I have a jar of this at home, actually. This is really good stuff.
Challenging my children $10 to eat this.
It's weird. It's really weird.
1 minute! Ah! I'm not nervous.
Welcome to Dishing Up Alaska, where we ask Alaskan chefs to take some mystery Alaskan ingredients and make creative and interesting dishes for our judges. We're once again here at the fabulous facilities of the UAA Culinary Lab. We have 2 new chefs. They'll each be given 4 mystery ingredients that they must use in their dishes for their presentation to the judges. What are we waiting for? Let's meet our chefs. Our first chef is Kimberly Fisher with Main Event Catering and Grill. They started out as a food truck and catering business, and now they've expanded into a restaurant here in Anchorage. Mike Urban is the executive chef at The Grape Tap. It's a restaurant in Wasilla where you get a food and wine experience. We want to thank both of our chefs for joining us today. So you can go ahead and pull the covers off your baskets. Our first item is an Alaskan staple. It's pilot bread.
I love pilot bread.
More than 90% of the pilot bread that is made is brought to Alaska. Of course, you can't have an Alaskan pantry without Spam.
Oh my goodness.
Next, we do have a great Alaskan ingredient. It's Alaskan yak. We have some ribeye steaks for you. And then the final item, it's fairly shelf stable, it's unique, and it is made in Alaska, kelp salsa.
I don't think I've ever had that before.
I have a jar of this at home, actually. This is really good stuff.
Chefs, we can't wait to see what you come up with, so let's get ready to cook.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Chefs, your 30 minutes begins now.
Can I? Now? Okay.
Now, go.
This is probably, maybe I'll take that, I'll share with you if I'm stealing something you need.
What's sparking an idea for you?
Challenging my children $10 to eat this. That's what we used to do. I'm kind of just trying to think of what I want to do, and I think I'm going to just, I think I'm going to grill steaks and season them and do potatoes and probably some kind of salad, and I don't know what I'm gonna do with this, so I'm thinking it is so hard. Seriously, like your brain is going, I have no idea what I'm gonna do, Spam.
What's your vision?
I'm gonna pound out this yak. I'm gonna bread it with the
Pilot bread?
Pilot.
All right.
Yep. That's about as far as I've got so far.
It's a good start. It's a good start. I'm liking it.
As our chefs get busy, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back to check in on how they're doing. Chefs, you have 15 minutes. We are 15 minutes in, and I'm throwing you a curveball. You got to add one more ingredient in. This is birched honey.
What is it?
Birched honey.
Awesome, thank you.
What are you thinking for the Spam?
I'm gonna buzz it up with some gochujang.
Okay.
We're gonna go Asian, Hispanic, something. We're gonna figure it out. We're gonna figure it out.
Yeah.
We're gonna tie it all together with that honey. That honey is gonna be the difference maker. This is gonna be weird.
I'm just trying to make like some kind of a sauce to put over the steak to give it some flavor, like a demi-glaze type thing. I love that she added the birch because I think it'll make a really good dressing for my arugula salad.
It's weird. It's really weird. Yeah. Just gonna do it. Just gonna do it. We're gonna find out.
10 minutes, chefs, you have 10 minutes.
Okay. 10 minutes. What else am I doing? Steak, I gotta do pilot bread. What am I doing with pilot bread? Okay. All right. So I will, just making you move. That's what I'm doing. We're dancing today. All right. I'm just gonna make a pretty salad. Okay.
Oh, time, 9 minutes.
Okay. 9 minutes. Ah! I feel like I'm at home with my kids. I'm starving. What's for dinner?
I saw one of the chefs take the Spam and puree it up. A little nervous about the texture. I might have, if I would have thought about it, maybe fried it first just to bring out the caramelizations and then puree it up just to get outside that fatty feel. But I don't know what he's going to do with it, so I give my opinions to myself right now until I taste. Yeah, they're already plating in 30 minutes. I'm pretty pumped.
Chef, can I offer you a new cutting board?
Yep, I was just about to flip this one. Thank you, chef. It's weird.
I reduced some red wine and some heavy cream, a little bit of beef broth, and I added some of the birch honey and garlic because garlic makes everything better. Fried potatoes are fun, but I wonder if they are cooked. Let's do a little bit more of hydration.
You do a creamy red wine reduction? Is that what that was?
Kind of, yeah. Yeah, just for the steak because it's, because of dry.
5 minutes, chefs, 5 minutes.
Thank you, chef. Well, thank you. Thank you.
Play with Spam a lot?
Nope. No, sir. Yeah, I can't say I have. So she's just ahead of the game.
She's putting pressure on you by plating
love
early.
that.
What plates would you like?
My dressing, I made it with the birch honey. Has a little bit of vinegar and olive oil and some Mediterranean style oregano and some salt and pepper, of course. So hopefully that's really good.
2 minutes. You have 2 minutes.
One minute.
1 minute! Ah! Okay. I'm not nervous at all.
Thirty seconds, 30
Okay.
seconds, chefs.
What else can I do? I don't really think I can do anything.
Counting it down in 3, 2, 1. We're done.
Oh my God! It looks beautiful! His looks fantastic.
How do you feel about that, chef?
Fine. About as good as I can. As good as I can.
It smells good.
Much time trying to tie mine all together, and I ended up like not even being ready.
What am I gonna do?
Yeah.
It's good.
Your plates are nice.
Well, our chefs are finished. The question is, which dish impresses the judges the most? We'll find out when we come back. Welcome back to the judges' table. Of course, our judges, Chef Kelly Puff with the University of Alaska Anchorage, Delicious Dave, thanks for joining us, and our morning meteorologist, Erin Morrison. It's time to bring back our chefs. Chef Kimberly, come on out.
Hello, hello.
Hello.
Can you tell us what you made for us?
I made a Spam potato type hash with that salsa that was so delicious and spicy. And then I did a sort of wine cream demi-glaze type reduction for the yak steak after I grilled them very lightly so that they wouldn't dry out. And then I made an arugula salad that I added the birch honey to make a vinaigrette.
Oh, that yak is cooked perfectly. I think with the not so fatty piece of meat, I think going on the rare side was a nice bet, and adding that creamy, like the heavy cream to that is really made it nice.
Yeah, I agree. The steak has great flavor. You wouldn't know it was yak, honestly.
Yeah, seriously, yeah. Super clean.
We now welcome Chef Mike to the judges' table.
Well, hello.
Tell us what you made us.
I have a pilot bread yak schnitzel over cilantro rice with a kelp spam salsa.
Okay, let's give it a try.
I love the crust on the schnitzel. It's nice and crisp. And that you use the pilot bread for that, correct? Yeah, it's lovely.
When I first saw the pilot bread, my initial thought was to grind it either some sort of flour or like a breading, and it was good to see you go straight for that. Good use of it. I was a little worried with seeing you do the spam puree and where that was going to go, but once you heated it up with the kelp salsa and the gochujang, the Korean barbecue or whatever, it really turned it out.
Very hearty and fulfilling.
Well, we're going to chat for a few minutes and then we'll call you both back. Now comes the time. The three of you have to decide who you're going to choose as your favorite dish.
Just in the presentation, I think that would go more to Kimberly. For the flavor and just how everything pops, I think that goes to the other dish.
I think Mike used it, took it outside the box and ran with it. I'd like to see a little bit more pilot bread use in Kimberly's, correct? But presentation and variety, Kimberly's is great. Flavors were all there, and for Mike's, it was good, bright flavors as well. So it's gonna be a little on the tough side to figure out which one is the true.
So it sounds like we've made a decision? A tough decision, but we made it?
Man, that was rough, yeah. I'm sweating now because it was so tough.
Well, we'll let you know what it is when we come back. Welcome back to our judges' table. Chef Kimberly, Chef Mike, you made it very difficult for our judges. They loved both of your dishes. I'm going to ask Chef Kelly, give us a little description about what you guys liked about Chef Kimberly's.
Visually, it was just a very beautiful plate. Lots of color, very bright. You could definitely see the different components that were in the basket. The flavors, the sauce was delicious on the yak, and the Spam hash was delicious, and you could really taste the honey and the vinaigrette on your little salad. It's lovely.
And Delicious Dave, give us an idea of some of the comments that we had about Chef Mike's plate.
The creative way of using the basket, going outside the box and turning the pilot bread into crumbs, pureeing the Spam and adding it to gochujang. I don't know why I can't say that word. The Korean barbecue and the salsa together was, I was thinking outside the box, and I think we really liked that aspect of your plate and the brightness of the flavors together.
Aaron, any final thoughts on the challenge of judging these?
I think the biggest challenge in judging these, they both taste amazing. It really came down to who used the ingredients the best and who really compiled all the flavors together into one. Creativity, they were both, great aspects of the dish.
So chefs, as you heard, it was a very difficult decision for our judges based solely on the creativity and the use of the mystery box items. Chef Mike slightly eked out Chef Kimberly's plate, but they loved them both. So congratulations, Chef Mike, great dish.
Excellent job.
Appreciate it.
Nice job.
Thank you so much for joining us here on Dishing Up Alaska. I want to thank our judges for joining us. You guys were great. We appreciate you spending a little bit of your time with us today. And of course, our chefs, we obviously couldn't have done with this without you. Chef Kimberly Fisher with Main Event Catering and Grill, and Chef Mike Urban with the Grape Tap out in Wasilla. Thank you so much for joining us here. And thank you, Alaska. We can't wait to see what you cook up next.
His food was so pretty. I was really proud of him. I felt like that he definitely earned it and deserved it. I really liked him.
I would argue that her food probably tasted better than mine, but in terms of the rules of the game and like the spirit of the competition, you guys wanted something a little out there. Yeah, I mean overall, just the whole experience it's been eye-opening and fun. It was a real pleasure.
You did great.